What a special moment, Scafie. In a driver's career, you've got the track all to yourself. It's the best teams, it's the best drivers, it's the best crews, it's the best cars, and it's a juggling act. How hard do you push for this lap? Do you put everything on the line as Richie Stanaway gets his lap going on the run into turn one, where he faces a little bit of sunlight into the braking area and makes his mark nicely? He's got a lot of oversteer on the exit and a big pile of wheel spin.
A lot of wheel spin there for Richie on the way out of the first corner. That will have impacted the exit speed and the ultimate speed up Mountain Straight here.
He got in with a 2-minute 6.1 and he's threatening to do that or better right at this moment. Into the braking area, Murray's corner, second gear. They dare not breathe in the Penrite garage. Pit straight, little bit of curb on the exit. What is our number? And he gets into the fives, and it's not often that you improve your quality time, and he's just done it by 0.2 of a second. Into this final corner scenario. Turn 23, Murray's corner. It's going to be right on the money. Got into the fives in qualifying. Can he do it again now when it matters in the shootout? Not quite. A 2-minute 6.2. And Anton Di Pasquale has got a nice, clean, straight car at the end of it. Slides the back of the car, and did he make contact? Yep. It was so close to that wall. This is an indication of how hard Jack is pushing it again. He's got that thing glancing right up next to the wall. He is breathing all over the concrete. Beautiful job of McPhillamy. The first reference was a 51.6. He's about 0.2 of a second away from Stanaway at the first reference. We're about to get an understanding of what he looks like when he comes off Forest Elbow.
He has been 100% committed in that fast section at the top of the hill. There was no margin at Solomon Park. There was no margin at Reed Park. There's no margin on the way out of Forest Elbow either.
What's it going to look like? P2 so far, 2 minutes 6.18. He gets his lap underway now. What can he produce? A special moment with 100% concentration, trying to exploit every last millimetre, and he's run wide of turn one and he's blown it. He's blown it, unfortunately, and crossed the gravel. What a crying shame.
He got the car off the left-hander, flicked it to the right, had almost no oversteer, used it a little bit of exit curb to contain the slide, was able to get it off the corner beautifully. A little bit of oversteer at the end there, and a 6.54 for Mostert. Gets it stopped.
Only just, though.
Yeah, only just, exactly. You had to turn it a little bit early to do it.
Not a bad job, P2. Couple of points down. It's about 13.2 degrees out there at the moment as Brodie Kostecki, the reigning champion, opens his account in the Boost Mobile Top 10 Shootout. And did you check the hands on the wheel? He coaxed that car into turn one. He asked it to turn nicely, didn't overload the thing, he didn't rush the corner, and he made his marks beautifully, and he's off to a ripping start.
And I reckon he's been the most aggressive with the tyre warm-up and trying to phase those tyres, trying to get the front tyre temperature up to make turn one and turn two as good as it can be.
Tiny little bit of oversteer right in the middle of the exit of turn two at Griffin's Bend for him. More shadows up at the top of the hill now, and the approach into turn three, and then the blind approach into turn four at the cutting. Doesn't use all of the exit space there, and that makes the line approach into this part of the racetrack just a little easier to negotiate. Right at the grip limit as he crests the top of the hill, and it's a 51.5 now. This one is the first time that we've seen anybody get close to Richie Stanaway. How close was that to the concrete on the exit? He's done a 51.55 versus a 51.48 for Richie. He's going to give it a nudge. He's going to be right there. Inside rear wheel, hops up and over the S's across the curbing. Great start to the lap.
Unbelievable commitment there at Reed Park. There wasn't a millimetre of road left. This is a very good lap.
The line precision, where he's placing the car at the moment, is spectacular. And how about the numbers across the top of the hill? He's done a 33.2, and he's raised the roof in terms of the new benchmark over the top of Mount Panorama. This is going to be a mega lap. If he can get this thing through the chase, we might see something better than the 5.9 achieved by Stanaway. The line again is beautiful in the approach, under brakes into the chase. Out the other side, chases the wheel, the gear shift is nice, no space to the left of the car, and a calm little change of the brake bias into the final corner. He's got it wriggling on the nose in there. 2-minute 5.9 for Richie. What's the number for Brody? And it's a 2-minute 5.5. And that is a big number and worthy of a giant round of applause. Is this going to be enough to get to a 2.5.5? Is slightly wide down there in the final corner, and he goes so close. Position number 2 and a 2-minute 5.8, 0.3 of a second away. Great job. The cumulative number looks at the moment on target to be faster than Kostecki, but we've still got some critical places to come. The chase, the bottom of the chase, and the last corner. Is Waters going to be able to do this? Mark's just rattled through what he's achieved in recent years. Through the chase flat, pulls it up, hops it up and over the curb. It's a different series of lines compared to Kostecki, but the lap time looks to be very strong. Into the final corner. 2 minutes 5.51 is the number that he's chasing. It's going to be so close. He does not quite get there. He misses out by 0.13 of a second. 2 minutes 5.64 for Cam Waters.
He lost about a tenth or a tenth and a half off the bottom of the dipper when he was trying to accelerate it down to Forest Silva. What's the net? Hit the fence. He's hit the fence quite hard there.
And that will be a bruise. That's going to hurt. So he's done a 33.4 across the top of the mountain to be a couple of tenths away from Brody, but that'll harm the corner exit speed on the run down the straight. And I need to look at that long and hard tonight, and he's probably got a bit of shaking going on in that steering wheel as a result of whacking the rim up against the concrete wall. So Matt Payne really battling to struggle and turn that thing at the bottom of the chase. Contact with the wall. Is this going to be a pole for Brody? Final corner now for our very last runner, and it got a little crank sideways going in there as well. Matt Payne's lap time at the end of it, he moves up into position number 7 on a 1 minute 6.2. Brody Kostecki has the pole at Bathurst for 2024.